Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not, but so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah, well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
In the future. I guess we can't ask about the specific big one.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
This is horrible. The thief stole the poison from the university, and they went to the warehouse to poison the fish with it. But why?
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
What?
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well, all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'll try.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
It's so crazy to me because all I see when I look at this city is a dead town that's gonna go to hell very, very soon. But these people are like, oh my god, wild beasts, the next new evolution, woo!
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine, his biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
And what's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
So the professor shouldn't have anything to do with this because the thief was like, oh, I hope the professor doesn't find out about it. But what about the other professor? Oh, Westerbrook has access to poison. Someone close to him. Does the other professor not have access? Normally, anyway. Because we know somebody stole it. Wait. There's no beasts here, right? Just in case, I'm gonna take some first aid. There shouldn't be beasts here. Closed for maintenance. Okay. Westerbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished. Or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. So that's why his desk is out here. His office is...
The door won't budge.
Authorized personnel only.
The door won't budge.
There we go. There is no such thing as a door that doesn't budge.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
You want to look at it?
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Oh, geez. It's the only thing here. Oh, the other guy. The other guy is also not here. Cavendish. Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. My fellow Americans, crossed out. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bass, those sea freaks? How much longer will we put up with this? Those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. People around here don't like that organization, huh? What is this? It's like a bar of soap.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
He made a copy of the key to Professor Westerbrook's office. Okay, well... Unless if there was a twist, it seems like this guy's our man, huh? Professor Cavendish. And we also got all the evidence here. Does the student have anything to say about this? Not really.
Can you fill me in on ricin again?
Of course. What do you need to know?
Symptoms.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
I'll see you later.
Well, with the evidence we have right now... Oh, we gotta use a mind palace. If Professor Cavendish is the one trying to poison the fish and he hates the EOD, does that mean that he's trying to frame the EOD for doing bad things? At the same time though, why did the EOD warehouse have a frickin' secret torture chamber inside? Feels like there's multiple bad guys here. The poison thief. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to a student, he lives somewhere in Advent. EOD ranks are swelling. No. No, I didn't think so. Yeah, these are just here. Could we find out where he lives? Somewhere in Advent is not exactly... I mean, that's very, very vague. Somewhere in Advent. Could we find somebody where somebody lives based off of their name and profession? If we go to the police station, could we find people? City Hall. What's this one again? University Library. Infested area. I feel like one of these places has got to be what I'm looking for to find the guy here, but which one? Archives? Oh, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations. Okay. Well, let's head over there then. City Hall would be pretty close by, actually. I mean, relatively speaking. Poison thief. I'm a little bit 50-50 right now. I'm not sure. The only good guy that I feel like I've seen throughout the whole case is the guard. But unfortunately, he made a very big error in letting the fish be poisoned. Are there any fast travel points that we can hit around here? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Nope. Why would Cavendish want to poison everybody? Just because he wants to frame the EOD? Okay, I don't know where we are right now. I just sort of stumbled into this place. No marking for this house. We should probably have our gun out. Whoa. Okay. We don't have very many supplies right now. I'm a little bit wary of really looking around too much. But we have markings here, and the markings go upward. Do you want to keep going up? Shh. You're making too much noise. Who died here, first of all? Okay, don't look around yet, okay? We have to make sure we're clear first. Oh, there were normal stairs that we could have come here by. Yeah, I guess so. This just goes out into the balcony again. Okay. What is this place? Oh, I'm so disturbed. It seems like some kind of hospital facility. Oh. CW. My dearest comfort. If my scrawl is an illegible scribble, forgive me. The shock of what I have delivered from the poor young woman's womb has affected my nerves. Her guttural screams still ring in my ears, and her birth tragedy lurks near where I hide. Had my attendant not been attacked first, I would have certainly shared her fate. The wriggling abomination that erupted from the waif's belly leapt from her body and attached itself to the nurse's throat with a wet smacking sound. Pulled behind it, the taut umbilical cord tore up the placenta in an eruption of bright blood that soaked my gown. Stunned, I looked into the mother's bulging eyes as she convulsed and bit off her tongue between clenched, grinding teeth. Falling backward in horror, I crawled behind a medical cabinet in the operating theater. I can now hear the sloshing movement of the afterbirth sliding across the floor as the terrible infant silently approaches. I write this account on my surgical mask with the sturdy pen you gifted me last year near the Oakmont Commons. May it serve faithfully as my only weapon against a deformed babe. Sincerely, thanks, Sebastian. Ooh. I guess these are like little side stories. It doesn't seem like this is a case, but there was a deformed baby and... oh my god. Can we actually follow the tracks to find this? Okay, do I want to find the thing? I don't know. I feel like it must have long left already. But the tracks are here. Why is this woman giving birth to these things? Some kind of weird wild beast infection? It freaking left, man. Look at this. It left. The end. We can't chase it. It's gonna kill us. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. That's it. Household chemistry. Well, I guess that's that. Maybe it's one of the wild beasts, huh? You never really know. We saw one come out of a dead fish earlier. City Hall. This building right here.
Lend your support to Milton Pierce. The mayor Oakmont deserves.
Please, help me out.
Sorry, everybody. I barely got enough for myself. We have to find a door with an H on it. Otherwise, we can't enter. It is this building, right? Yeah, but on the other side.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
I just can't fathom why people are still staying around here to begin with. Is that a fast travel marker? Let me just activate it really quick. There we go. Ooh, burning cars. Lovely, lovely. America.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
People are so...
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Bye.
I like how they made fun of themselves a little bit here. They don't have enough NPCs to make a line, are you kidding me? Okay, I want to look up citizens. After the flood, I guess? Or, what do you mean though? Like, their birth year? Registry? Citizen records. District. Advent. It's pretty vague. Newcomers are its own category. What in the world? It's a citizen, right? Citizen record. Occupation? Do I have to choose the right piece of... Oh, maybe it's because I didn't do this one. Here? There we go. George Cavendish. Profile. Place of residence, Oakmont, Mass, Advent Central, St. Michael Street, between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street, Flat 2. Divorced. Okay, well, what are we waiting for? Time's a ticking. This is the city hall. Wow, it's beautiful. Does that mean you're the mayor then? There's only one person here. Where's the mayor's office? If we pin this... Advent Central on St. Michael Street. Between Carpenter and Constitution. The Carpenter's right here. Constitution is right over here. St. Michael Street. So, wait, what? Between Constitution and Carpenter. I guess it's something like here? I'm not actually sure, based on that description here. Oh, but Carpenter Street runs all the way this way, too. It's just confusing me when it says On Michael Street? Oh, maybe like here. Yeah? This might be a better location. Oh, I can put down multiple marks. Don't need this one. Wait, that's in the water. Well, I'm sure we'll find it if we just go along the road here. Say Michael Street, which is this way. There can't be that many apartments openable here. Hey, it looks a little bit nicer around here, huh? Should be on the lookout for those H's, those pesky H's. Oh, wow.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy
Did
a
they not
paper
finish
that's
making this or what? St. Michael's Road? Pub? Orion Gentlemen's Club.
The door won't budge.
Okay.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Sad harmonica noises. Between Constitution and Carpenter. Constitution ends off somewhere here. So maybe if we keep going this way. We're really getting to the water here though. I don't think that's quite right. Oh. No way. Oh, wonderful.
The door won't budge.
There shouldn't be wild beasts here. Maybe I don't gotta be so worried. Okay. Do we have to ready a gun though? Because we know this guy is not beyond poisoning people. Tag from the baby carriage. For sale, baby carriage, never used. He's divorced. You're just gonna break into that? Okay. I mean, I feel like I could have just knocked to begin with, but this works. It's a nice home. Two-person bed. The music, man.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
The professor's fact list. Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to storage. Think about plan B. Is he here though? He's a professor, so he shouldn't be like a good fighter or anything.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
'Cause he's a sad divorcee, that's why. Okay, what do you think we'll find in here? Hopefully not a dead body.
The door won't budge.
No photo. I thought we were gonna find him hanging here. Scared me.
I loved you. I always loved you.
Yeah, I think I get the point that he loved his wife, they had a child, and they're divorced now. And what? That can't be it. But there's not too much more. It's a small apartment. He's not even here. I haven't found the key evidence yet because we haven't been made to reconstruct the scene yet. What am I missing? Newspaper issue, February. Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet, the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' home, which seems to have precipitated the fight. Innsmouthers taking women? Oh, there's multiple things here.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Newspaper March. Going, gone! Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbor, and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert.
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
We gotta get a divorce.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna!
Oh!
I thought the child was mine! Mine!
His wife is Anna!
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
George?
I don't care what your...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Whoa. Here? Whoa! What the hell?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
I'm the one breaking into his house, but he's the one who should calm down. Anna didn't send me, but if we said that, what would happen?
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Okay, if people are disappearing, then that's bad. But the part where you said, oh, they're not doing this out of charity, they're doing this to recruit new members. I actually don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's like a situation where, you know, businesses are doing good things because it makes them look good. Yeah, it might not be out of the goodness of their heart, but they're still doing the good thing here. But of course, the vanishing part is concerning.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
I wonder if that's related to how the other woman in that house that we found was giving birth to something not normal.
What did she mean? Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed.
Whoa!
Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
How does that even logistically work? You know what? I don't want to know.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Okay, I see where you're coming from, but you're still poisoning random people, innocent people. How does this help any of that? I don't want you to die just yet, though.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The
What?
EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Ultimately, we're trying to look for Professor Harriet Doe here. And this whole thing is kind of like a side distraction. Oh my god. How can you justify poisoning all these people though? You're saying like, oh, EOD is bad, EOD is bad, but what about the poisoning? Yeah, I get you're trying to ruin the EOD's plans, but you're still actually poisoning people. EOD ranks are swelling. Anna's pregnancy was ordained. No. How about EOD suspected crimes and poison? I'm kind of like randomly doing this now. Oh. The EOD's operations are shady. The EOD has much more going on than charity organizations. They're dirty, I know it. Whatever they're up to is no good. And that's not a mutable one. True, because they are shady. The guard is afraid of Anna. Poisoning was a sabotage. George sabotaged the EOD. George Cavendish poisoned the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable operations. A desperate savior. George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him of his wife. He's determined to save others from the same fate. A dangerous psychopath. George Cavendish is a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocents to achieve his goals. Honestly, this one, it's a little bit of both, isn't it? Oh. He is doing it for a reason, I'll give you that. He's doing it because he wants to save others from the EOD. Again, it's a little bit of both. Oh, what do I do? Okay, between the EOD and this guy though, I think we should be investigating the EOD. So if we want to do that, we should help this guy. If that's what we want to do. Can we do these two? A zealous servant of EOD. Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD, and she will follow any instruction without hesitation. Oh, that's two different ones. Holy crap. A filthy liar, Anna Cavendish is covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. An honest benefactor. Anna Cavendish does honest charity work for the people of Oakmont on behalf of EOD. Oh wow, it's really starting to split off now, isn't it? You gotta make a decision on her, Anna, and her ex-husband. Well, there's a possibility that she thinks she's doing the right thing, but it's just that she's not quite right now. Definitely remember how there was a torture chamber in the warehouse though. I think I'm more inclined to go with the filthy liar one here. Especially since we already know EOD is shady. Oh, okay, these two combine into... help George undermine EOD. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, okay, if we think they're both crazy, then we can't do anything. If we think Anna is good, but this guy is bad, then we can help Anna in the city. I should help Anna deal with the poisoner and help save the city from starvation. That's not quite right either because people are disappearing from the EOD. If I think they're both good, I can't do anything special. Wow, I'm actually quite impressed at how many branches it can be, although these two don't seem to do anything special, but I'm just gonna go back to my original one then. Cause something is wrong with the EOD for sure, right? Even though it doesn't really excuse that this guy was poisoning people, but I I'm not sure about poisoning people on his behalf either, but whatever. Whatever, I'm fine with this. Because my investment level in the sinking city right now is also a little bit like, I want to see the most interesting variation of the story possible. As opposed to, I want to see good outcomes for these people, if that makes sense. I'm not super invested in getting Charles Reed out here alive, as long as it means I can see something interesting. Sounds horrible, but that's how I feel. So sure, we'll help George, why not? Goodbye, mister.
The door won't budge.
Dang, he locked me in.
So, have you made up your mind?
Oh. Hold on, though. If we can choose like this... He wants me to freaking poison people. That just doesn't seem right. If I can choose to not help him... Lying. Okay, you know what? Let's lie. Because I don't feel right about poisoning people either.
So, have you made up your mind?
We can investigate in our own way.
I've thought about your proposition. Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
This is crazy. Is it all evidence? EOD fish storage. Not all evidence. There's still something else here. I know for a fact the poisoner is George Cavendish. I can report this to Anna. I can report this to the police. Why would I report this to Anna? I got some ricin. I got the fish storage that he wants me to poison. What the heck? I don't... Oh my god. There's so many different things here now. I don't even know where to begin. Hold off. Can I find the last piece of evidence here first? What am I missing? Oh, clothing.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
And that was it. Okay, well, I'll be leaving you. If I want to progress, do I have to go back to Anna? Or no, I can go to the fish storage. I can lie to everybody, can't I? Oh, how come this is marked already? Did I mark this? Oh, no. This is the same house as before, right? The same warehouse. I think so. Let's get back to it and see what's going on there then. Hey guy, I'm back.
Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Yeah, how's it going?
Still guarding this old piece of drock, as you can see.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Wah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place, forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
Good, good. I'm happy to hear this.
The sea protects.
Oh, I'm really glad we had this option here, just to tell him to leave. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Oh, frick, I thought it was gonna give me like a confirmation prompt or something, but is that it? Oh! I just poisoned the fish. Do I have another choice though? Because I don't want to help Anna, but I also don't want to help George. But between the both of them, I mean, I guess I committed to helping George more. Is that it though, or... Oh, there's a few more here. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go for it. I douse a fish with the ricin. I guess that makes me a mass murderer now, doesn't it? Unless if we can tell people to not ingest this somehow. That would be nice. But the EOD is just a little bit too shady. Look at this place. They were probably holding Professor Harriet Doe somewhere too. Okay, what do I have too much of? Bullets? Can I... Oh, I probably have too many bullets of this kind, huh? Guess I'll craft the first aid kit, just in case, and some bullets here. Basically, this case seems to be between choosing the guy that poisons people or choosing the organization that tortures people and makes them disappear. Not really gonna get a good outcome here. I wonder if we could have done the whole thing solo. Oh, he's gone already. Wonderful, wonderful. Now I must speak to George about upholding his end of the bargain, about telling me about a high-ranking member in the EOD. I can meet him at the Hawking Lane and Liberty Road, near the fish storage, or... Oh, I can't report him to Anna anymore, it seems. The thing disappeared. Okay, that's fine, we'll go do that. Hawking Lane and Liberty Road? Is that right around? Yeah, he should be right here. Oh.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
This guy is kinda psycho.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
None of your business. Exactly.
Sorry, that's confidential.
Huh. Well, keep your secrets if you wish. I won't press you.
Bye.
Don't exactly want to tell you my secrets when I know you're kinda willing to kill innocent people just to get to your goals. But then again, I just did the exact same thing, so who am I to be condemning him? Ooh, is it another invested area here? That's what that sign means, right? I don't think we should be going to them, though. Yeah, we haven't really had any luck with any of the combat areas so far. If we can avoid them, I think we should just do that. Fish market! back over here. This one was a little bit misleading though, because they gave you a crime scene here, so naturally you want to go to it and do the evidence, right? But that was actually just poisoning the fish. The fish market, where was it again? Right here. There's a basement in the fish market? Really? Yeah, I guess so. Here, we're pretty much done. Can we still change? Really? It seems so, but really, no need. Okay. We just have to find Fred in the basement here. This was really a case of choosing the lesser evil, but really, I didn't really feel like there was a lesser evil. Both of these are pretty dang shady. Should I be prepared? Kinda don't feel good about being down here.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
I took the time to find you and you still make me do something for you? Okay, the Order EOD?
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Oh my god.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Is the Cthulhu and like Lovecraftian mythology, is there an alignment leaning on the whole mythology? Like, is the Cthulhu evil? Actually, not too sure here, because I have been getting that sense because everyone here is going nuts, but is it more like a neutral thing or actually just pure evil?
Alright, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you. Go, quickly now.
Oh. All I gotta do is report to Throgmorton? Oh my god, this is a torture chamber. Whoa, they've been sacrificing people here. And that's why people have been disappearing. The Professor, Cavendish, was like a human evil, and the EOD is like a mythical evil. Since I'm a human, I guess we should be trying to focus on the mythical evil here. Anna's gone. I wonder why.